Someone's heading towards you. And Spirit and your ancestors thought it was significant that you find out the intentions of this person before they get to you. So we're going to pop in and see what is it that they're really there for. Why are they really texting you? What's the real reason they called you? All right. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning friend, welcome back. It's always a pleasure to host. Ooh, there we go. Let's see. What are their intentions towards you, friend? Empathy. Oh, that's very sweet. I will provide emotional support and always try to understand you. Oh my. Now, I like to get all the angles because, you know, humans can have complex processes sometimes. And there may be more than one intention, okay? While we're in the mix, I'd also like to thank my angels, ancestors, spirit guides, oversoul, and all sentient beings that walk with me in the highest white light, protecting me, you, and the messages during these exchanges. So, my first mind is telling me that this is someone who knows or who wants revenge, not necessarily against you. It feels like they're trying to get you on board. You know, they want you to empathize with their rage or their intent to get back at somebody. They want you to provide emotional support. Bad news is here. Unfortunately, there's something difficult I need to share with you. Excuse me. Oh, this also could be someone who's seeking an apology. They want to admit that they did something effed up to you or tried to. And to try to explain whatever emotional position they were in at the time that made them decide on such a stupid thing. And hoping they can settle their debts with you and move on. So there's that narrative. It is retrograde time for those of you who are seeing this in real time. Man, come through, Spirit. For a lot of you, it's most likely the first one. I may step in and try to influence or control your life. I'm certain I know best. So this is a manipulator. They trying to get in some sort of messy mix. So maybe it's someone that did you dirty and they're assuming that you want revenge. And they're coming in, okay, to try and have some input, or either way, this person messy. Honest. Yeah, this is somebody that's going to come clean about some things to get empathy. This is crazy. Gift. Oh. And look, immediately behind that, dishonesty. This is a fake whatever the hell. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So there's somebody that got beef in the streets or think you have beef in the streets, and they want to come in and maybe they never had enough balls to flat out be like, I don't deal with so-and-so. And once they saw you do it, they're assuming that now they can jump over there where you are. And you can empathize with what terrible things that person did to them. And then they can get on board and hide behind your skirt and get their little bit of revenge too. They're meddling. Like this sounds like some messy small town stuff. All right. I'm pulling out all my little crispy decks, y'all. I got a few new ones and I'm having fun flapping them around right now. I like this. All right, so this person, whoever they are, they're messy though. Like the last card on them was meddler. I don't like it. This could also be talking about like family beefs. You know how to be splits down a family tribe, and people on this person's side or on that person's side, or there's a complete consistent rift where there's one side of the family that deals with each other more than the other side or whatever. So this is somebody that crisscross whatever the rift or the split is. This is a person that likes to crisscross back and forth across the line, meddling. Yeah. I don't like people like that either. I don't care how harmless they look. Gratitude. Appreciate. Thank you. Cherish. That's what's the energy on this card. This person is a whole mixed bag. Facts. They're psycho. Purity. Under event. Oh my gosh. Friend, I just got another hang tight. This might have been a deadly type of revenge. Somebody was hoping to be able to manipulate into existence. Fire. Yeah. I'm hearing pew pew play. This was a ritual. Okay, so this was a ritual sacrifice for a lot of you. This is an energetic meddler. They done got people on board or trying to get folks on board with doing astral assassination, if you will. Yeah, they was about to make that person a memory. Jesus. Sheesh. I mean, this is insane. There were petitions. Fire. Yeah, they gave gratitude to look, courage and chaos. Oh my. Treatment. Yeah, this was an application. This is something that was done. Chaos magic, they just called it. Oh my goodness. This is my first public read with these decks, by the way, and they already doing the spooky duke thing that my decks tend to do after these hands get to touching on them. This is crazy. Yeah, so somebody was supposed, this looks like a destiny swap attempt where the actual the person who the destiny actually belongs to is thrown into a time loop, gets stuck in a time loop. Yeah, they thought they was gonna throw your ass in a wrinkle in time, friend. So for a lot of you, it was whoever's on their path to emperor, or whoever this emperor is that was on a path towards you. They tried to throw this person or this energy into a time loop so that they couldn't get to their destination. Oh my. Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, they were supposed to throw somebody into a wrinkle in time. Facts. That reverse wheel of fortune just screamed time loop, just looping, stuck. It don't matter what beautiful blessings, miracles, success, progress is just on the outside of the loop. Just can't get to it. That was the intent. Oh wow, Spirit. Let's. I want to see the ass whipping. I know it's an ass whipping for this. Whatever it is, whether it's the family gossip meddler, the whoever meddler, just I want to know. I know it's an ass whipping for this ritual crap though. Look at this. Trying to throw people's lives into a chaotic state. More fire out here with that Five of Wands. This is also somebody that felt like they were in competition with you. A reverse Queen of Cups. A manipulator. A meddler for real. They called it right with meddler. If we talking about a reverse Queen of Cups, this could also be talking to or about water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this could be a water sign that has fire placements or vice versa. Interesting stuff here. Look at that. Big fat deceiver. They were in competition with you. And they did all kinds of deceitful manipulations to try to throw you into a toxic time loop that you could not get out of and run off with your stuff. This may have been somebody you were close to at one time, because remember, your first oracle starts off with empathy. This is someone that you used to fuck with. They may know some things about you, this person. And for whatever reason, they were looking to damage you. They were looking for retaliation. But the bad news is that, you know what I'm saying? They're getting bad news. Facts. Meddler, I may step in and try to influence or control your life. I'm certain I know best. So this is somebody who thought that they were like your mom or something. Even as your best friend. This is somebody who thought they was your mom. And in y'all's exchanges, they thought they were like, you're probably someone who's really receptive to information. And a lot of the most brilliant people are like that. But for the real stupid, the people who actually are stupid, sometimes they mistake that for the fact that they think you're stupid. Just because you're willing to listen to what they say, they think, oh, you don't know anything. I can tell you anything. No, this is somebody who understands that in order to become proficient, they have to be open to new information. They're just mature about learning. They don't have ego in that. And they likely know far more than this self-proclaimed teacher. But they have humility as well. So if you have good things to tell them, they're not going to brag about what they already know, because then that blocks getting the new information. They're mature about how they acquire information. But the real idiots think that if you're willing to listen, that you must need a master too. Psycho like a Leroy. I may step in and try to influence or control your life. I'm certain I know what's best, not you, over your own stuff. Weirdo. Reverse 8 of Wands. Yeah, this has been... This is somebody that didn't want you to be heard or seen. Remember, you were supposed to be made a memory. Not anything active and popping right now. Yes, you were supposed to be ended, eliminated, banished, exiled, blackballed, shadow banned, thrown in the wrinkle in time and forgotten. Do you understand? Look at, man, come through, Spirit. 10 of Wands. You were supposed to be out, stuck in the, God, no new beginnings. Stuck in the toxic time loop. They thought they had threw your ass away. But now, this is what their fate is. Because I did ask, what's their ass whooping? Yeah, them getting all their shit back. Being thrown into emotional tissies. Having the world around them look deceptive. Everything that used to be good is now in the past. Memory. Okay? It's over. No motion. Everybody is like, no one has any more reverence or gratitude for this person. Is get out of my way. Or give me your last stick. Like they going through it. It's like, have you ever seen any of those nature clips where the lion is the one that's getting attacked and eaten? I've seen it. King of the jungle on the ground, trying ribs showing and hyenas all over him, taking that ass down. That's what this looks like. This is like somebody that was moving like they thought they was on some king stuff, but they ribs showing now. Them ribs showing. Look at that. Doop, 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 doop. Don't that look like a rack of ribs right there? They ribs showing. And all the ferociousness they went out into the world with to try and bully and meddle in other people's lives is turned on them. Everybody stood up like, I don't have to listen to you. Shut up. Hey, they getting thrown in the wrinkle in time. They getting dragged to the wrinkle in time that they were supposed to have discarded you in. All right. I'm feeling froggy. I'm gonna pick these up. Let's move on, Spirit. I want to know what's the energy going forward for my friends. Hold on, y'all. I have a specific new crispy one. Yay, the colors. All right. Show us. What was this? What part of friends' destiny were they trying to go after? Yeah, because they're going to throw you away and take all your stuff. Or I know all of the stuff, but what was the part of friends' inheritances that pushed them to say, yeah, I got to have it? What was it? I want to know. I want to know, because friend, you need to know what you got, what stands out. You might not even realize how amazing this part of your walk is. Like I said, you're the forever student. And not just because you need to try to learn stuff, because you love to learn stuff. My goodness, you have keys to the universe. This person know you got keys. They know you do. Insight into the nature of physical objects gives you foresight. Use your best judgment. You have really, you got that into it. Come on, the owl is up here. You can see everything. Y'all gotta forgive my baby. He a little congested. But yeah. Fruits of your, okay, so you about to cash out because you've been out here harvesting all this wisdom. They know you got a cookbook. They know you got an ancestral cookbook. Their little gatherings, their little meals, their little nourishment, information, wisdom, lectures, sermons, whatever they be doing with the intellectual property they've been running around stealing. They know they could never have the kind of feast that you have. Never. Okay? Transform. You have things, man. You got real alchemy in your bones. You been stockpiling for eons is what I'm trying to tell you, friend. This ain't just some stuff. Oh, I got a master's degree and it's like, We talking about all of your wisdom and stockpiles. Your lineage has a cookbook that cracks codes and transforms things. Changes the natural order of things. Yeah, you tapped into nature. It's nature spirits all over y'all. Your ancestors all over you. This what they wanted. They knew that what you had could change their life. Those apples are illuminated, golden and glowing. Helping hand. See that? You're a healer. I'm getting Asclepius Imhotep type energy. Need others to assist with services, increase productivity. No one can handle it all. They're overwhelmed with their stuff over there. And they know you got the might. Look at this. Let me bring it back here. They know you have the Midas touch. Now look at the end of those digits. Some of you may work with your hands. I'm getting this heavy on the massage therapist energy that's been coming up. Reiki practitioners. I can feel y'all. Facts. People that do physical healing with their hands. People who do energetic healing with their hands. People who do anything. Engineers, mechanics, hairdressers, nail techs. Like the hands people. You know who you are. And look at that. Look at this. This is what your stuff look like. You've been loyal to your timeline, and now you get to step into independence. You don't have to, look, ain't no more gambles. Or bad juju around you for social status. Yeah, public face. Yeah, they going into that wrinkle in time. Yeah. But this is what they wanted off you, friend. They know you got the Midas touch, and you got all the wisdoms, and you got the cosmic cookbook. They know you got it. And they were willing to exterminate you in whatever way they had to in order to get their hands on the Krabby Patty recipe. Yep. Look at the bottom of the... Man, this guy rarely shows up, but this is saying something. This is some real dastardly manipulation. This is a real manipulator. They thought they could get it, friend. This that Rasputin energy. Do you know anything about that character? The crazy part about it is that Rasputin was actually gifted. That was a gifted band. But that guy started doing some extremely dastardly stuff. And this sounds like the kind of energy that we have here. They may have had some gifts, but their intentions with it was always so self-serving, yo. Completely self-serving. And look, shape-shifting. Well, I'm going to close y'all on out with one of these splashdowns, popping sessions. And that's that. But, yeah. And this is somebody that thought they were a mentor or a leader to you in some way at one point in time. Okay, Spirit, let's close these good people out. Again, if any of this inspires, enlightens, confirms, resonates, you are cordially invited to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you've yet to do so already. All right, what we got, Spirit? Arizona, you on the table. Origins and or destination are significant here for someone. Sagittarius on the table. The season, the placement. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node. Tie it all in. Friend, look at this. Truth coming to light big time about this person. I know I did my part adding to it. They was going to end you, friend. 46 is Aidiel, revealing God. June 4th, April 6th, significant. 4 and 6 reduces down to 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, yeah, because it's up. It's up for you. All the way up, all the way out. This person getting shut down, though, because, see, they couldn't keep up with that owl, that wisdom. Big dummy. They think too slow to try to live this fast, but they thought they could. Mind over matter. Oh, and look, and it came with the, for those of you who are into the mind over matter thing, here you go. I call these reality revisions. I am safe and comfortable in my neighborhood. I think this came out in one of the most recent reads again. So a lot of you guys are moving. You actually are ascending so much in your mastery of your walk that you are indeed attributing the financial resources to be able to move to a safer, more comfortable house, apartment, neighborhood. Even if you don't have any of the money or the credit score right in this moment, I'm telling you, mind over matter, my friend. They're saying that there is a doorway where you can just step through into the life where you will be. Just keep your mind tapped in. Start tapping in proactively. Go search for the apartments that God. Look at them. Go on a tour. Make them people walk you around so you can touch the doorknobs and turn on the faucet and run your hand across the countertops, the granite. Yeah, tap in. Because you're in a safe and comfortable neighborhood. Beyond this, Shem Angel 22 is here. God damn, y'all. Hold on. E. I keep forgetting E. I is E. E-A-E-I-E-L. God dang. E-A-E-I-E-L. Whew. E-A-E-I-E-L. We got it, y'all. 22 is significant for somebody. For some of you, this may be someone that tried to pretend they were your twin in some kind of way, twin flame, or we're just so alike, I'm going to call you twin, whatever. 2 and 2 reduced down to 4, which is the Emperor. Okay, could be an Aries energy here. Okay. The right of God, though. This is the kind of energy that this meddler was trying to block. Remember I said that? Val Vortis, yeah, they getting tossed. This is the pre-sorting center. This is like county jail before hell. One of the Val Vortices, yeah, okay, y'all wonder why people just be disappearing and whole planes and stuff in places like that. New York, you're in the building. Jamaica, you're in the building. I'm here, and there's a Jamaican located in New York. This is heavy on. or heavy about, okay? Shem Angel 5, Mahasya, God Savior. Yeah, there's refuge beyond this meddler, beyond this petty-ass, fake attempt destiny thief. That when you know folk broke. Like when you decide to try and go after somebody's whole ass destiny, yeah, that means your entire existence absolutely must be shit. No, seriously. When you want to steal somebody else's whole face, that means you don't think your face looks like shit. You know, come on. This is, anyways. So very, 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 very soon, my friends, this refuge comes into view. If you stargaze, you may get a nice download from that. Yeah, you're gifted. You know where to find the jewels. They said you were tapped into nature so many times. So touch that tree. Look at this. What in the ham bone is this doing out here? The town whore. So if we're talking about a fake twin flame thing, yeah, they may have been trying to run your life just to try and just siphon off of you, and they ain't really love you. They were actually the town whore, it says. Yeah, nice. Not nice. Beaches is out here. Yeah, somebody from the islands in the mix here, or has. Oh, okay. So for a lot of you, when they did this ritual, you know, the application of fire and intentions and such, they went to somebody in the islands. They thought that they got somebody who practiced the real voodoo, whatever their small minds thinks that is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they went to somebody they thought was like it. They ain't never known nothing else but Haitian voodoo. You know what I'm saying? They are this, they are that. You know, we won't pay them to do it. Gemini rising on the table. Big dummies. The month of May is significant. Hierophant energy all over this. It's a spiritual leader. Definitely in the mix. Either they did the work or they were the ones who went in and had work done on you because they weak ass couldn't do it themselves. Leo season significant. Something significant about the West Coast. Where y'all at? West Side. Prosperous power couple out here. Y'all, this Mercury retrograde really just been chewing up my lips, man. Like bubblegum. Tongue lip just blah. You got prosperous power couple energy out here around you. Yeah, study more. See, that's why people even want to chain you up. Because you're wise, you're free, you're sovereign. Study more and free spirit out here. This is a sovereign entity. You don't need people. That's why they like, this person got the Midas touch. They can do anything. They don't got the siphon like my bum ass have to do. What do they have? Okay. Taurus is on the table. The season or the placement. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Rush. You see that? See what it just did to me? Venus, North Node. Emperor energy out here again with 40 reduced down to 4. This is Shem Angel 40. Iazel, God who rejoices. You have no worries, Emperor. Or you person that is expecting this Emperor, they're still going to make it straight to your life. Kadosh, friends. Kadosh is here. This is the Hebrew power term for sacred. This is exactly why they fail. This is a hard lesson for them. Out in the wrinkling time, they're going to be stuck in where nobody gives a hell. What's happening with them, to them, what that so-and-so, who? No, I ain't heard that name in a month or something. Oh, what the hell are you bringing that up for? That's how forgotten they is about to be out there, since that's what you were supposed to be dealing with. I hope this been helpful, friend. Again, like, share, subscribe, comment if you desire. Personal readings just so happen to be open at the time. Just so happen to have the availability to do it. Help all I can while I got the energy to do it. So if you're interested, feel free to check the description box for my email. Send me a reading request, and I'll be happy to respond with the rates and the process. Till next time, friend. Peace.